Welcome back to the Paranormal State, Washington, and UFO UAP. With Makāula Nakae, a lifelong experiencer and ET contactee since 1990. Today's episode, 1950s Global Contactee Movement. Pioneers of the Cosmic Message. While the American Southwest, particularly the Mojave Desert, became the roaring epicenter of flying saucer culture, the 1950s contactee phenomenon was by no means strictly limited to the United States. As atomic anxiety gripped the globe following World War II, ordinary individuals across multiple continents stepped forward to claim direct, peaceful communication with extraterrestrial visitors. These figures formed a worldwide network of ambassadors from the stars, preaching messages of anti-nuclear disarmament, spiritual evolution, and universal brotherhood. United States pioneers. George Adamski, 1891 to 1965, sad face, widely considered the patriarch of the 1950s contactee movement. A Polish-American amateur astronomer living in California, Adamski famously claimed to have met a long-haired, Nordic-looking Venusian named Orfeo in the Mojave Desert in November 1952. He later published best-selling books like Flying Saucers Have Landed and claimed to have taken iconic photos of cigar-shaped scout ships and flown around the moon. George Van Tassel, 1910 to 1978, sad face, a former flight inspector and mechanic who settled at Giant Rock in Landers, California. Van Tassel claimed telepathic contact with extraterrestrials, specifically a being named Ashtar, starting in 1953. He hosted the massive, influential Giant Rock spacecraft conventions and attempted to build the Integranon electrostatic dome designed for rejuvenation and time travel. Orfeo Angelucci, 1912 to 1993, sad face, an aircraft assembly line worker in Los Angeles, who detailed deeply mystical, Christian-infused encounters with benevolent space beings, such as the voice and a pilot named Orion. His 1955 book, The Secret of the Saucers, framed extraterrestrials as divine guides overseeing human spiritual evolution. Truman Bethurum, 1898 to 1969, sad face, a highway maintenance worker in Nevada, who claimed he was repeatedly visited by the crew of a flying saucer, captained by a diminutive, charismatic woman named Aura Rhanes from the previously unknown planet Clarion. Daniel W. Fry, 1908 to 1992, sad face, a White Sands missile testing technician, who claimed he encountered a remotely piloted, egg-shaped craft in New Mexico in 1950. Unlike other contactees who leaned heavily into spiritualism, Fry presented a more rationalist, technological philosophy regarding humanity's cosmic origins. Howard Menger, 1922 to 2009, sad face, a New Jersey nursery worker, who claimed lifelong contacts with beautiful, human-like space people, including a woman from Venus, who warned him about the perils of Earth's nuclear weapons and materialism. International figures. George King, 1919 to 1997, United Kingdom: a British esotericist who claimed that in 1954, he was chosen by an extraterrestrial intelligence, known as the Master Jesus and other cosmic masters, to act as a primary terrestrial channel. He founded the Aetherius Society in London, blending yoga, alternative science, and flying saucer theology into a global spiritual movement. Elizabeth Klarer, 1910 to 1994, South Africa: one of the most famous female contactees of the era. Klarer claimed she experienced lifelong telepathic and physical contact with an extraterrestrial named Akon from the planet Meton in the Proxima Centauri system. She famously asserted that she spent 4 months aboard a mothership and gave birth to an extraterrestrial human hybrid child, a narrative she detailed in her 1969 book, Beyond the Light Barrier. Aladino Félix, known as Jesus Brazil, a prominent Brazilian contactee and spiritual author who claimed in the mid-1950s that he was taken aboard a spacecraft by beings from Ganymede, a moon of Jupiter, who instructed him on universal laws and warned him against the dangers of atomic energy. The global ripple. While language and cultural lenses varied, ranging from the Desert Shack lectures of California to British esoteric lecture halls and South African skies, the core message remained entirely uniform. Humanity was standing at a dangerous evolutionary precipice, and the Space Brothers were watching to see if we would choose peace over atomic self-destruction. To be continued. Watch and listen. Watch the cinematic video trailer. Listen to the full podcast now. Explore the archive Cosmic Awakening Volume 1, 1991, Peru, Journey into the Unknown. Sacred Valley of the Incas. Volume 2, Ascension 2012, The Golden Alchemy. Part 3, The First Contact and the Paranormal State. Join the journey. New episodes drop periodically. Each chapter delivers a tight, hyper-focused 10 to 30-minute exploration into the evolution of ufology, perfect for your daily plunge into decoding hidden messages from outer space, designed to raise awareness and foster human evolution. Subscribe to support your inner development. Thumbs up to help push our channel through the algorithm. Comment below. Share your thoughts on today's episode.